What happened to the 3 Elven Rings after the One Ring was destroyed? Have you ever wondered what became of the 3 Elven Rings after the One Ring met its end? The 3 Elven Rings, Nenya, Vilya, and Narya, were crafted by Celebrimbor, an elvensmith, without Sauron's direct influence. However, they were still linked to the One Ring's power. Galadriel, Elrond, and Gandalf held these rings during the epic events of the Lord of the Rings. Their primary purpose was to preserve and protect the last elven realms against the decay of time and the shadow of Sauron. When the One Ring was destroyed in the fires of Mount Doom, it marked a significant turning point for all rings of power. Although the 3 Elven Rings were not directly corrupted by Sauron, their magic was tied to the fate of the One Ring. With its destruction, the magic that sustained the three began to fade. This did not happen overnight. Rather, their power diminished gradually over time. As the rings lost their strength, the elven realms they protected began to decline. Beautiful places like Lothlorien and Rivendell, once vibrant and shielded from the passage of time, could no longer resist the effects of aging. The bearers of the three, Galadriel, Elrond, and Gandalf, made the choice to leave Middle-earth. They took the rings with them when they sailed to the Undying Lands, also known as Valinor, at the end of the Third Age. This journey symbolized the end of the elves, time in Middle-earth, and the rise of the Age of Men. In the lore of the Lord of the Rings, the fading of the 3 Elven Rings represents key themes: the end of magic, the passing of an age, and the transition to a world ruled by mortals. The loss of power from the three was both practical and symbolic. Practically, it meant that the elves could no longer maintain their hidden realms as they once did. Symbolically, it indicated that the time of the elves was over, and a new chapter for Middle-earth had begun. Unlike the other rings of power, the 3 Elven Rings were never used for domination or conquest. Their magic was subtle, focusing on preservation, healing, and inspiring hope. Even after their power faded, the legacy of the rings lived on in the memories of those who experienced their influence. The story of the 3 Elven Rings serves as a reminder that even the greatest works of the elves were subject to change, and the defeat of Sauron brought both victory and loss to the free peoples of Middle-earth.